Hello. I just decided to make a video. I've never made a video, especially pertaining to my own personality as an INFP. But yeah, I just thought there were a lack of videos of Asian males who had INFP. So yeah, I just want to kind of talk about the purpose of why I want to create this video, and also my own background as a male INFP. I guess growing up, I always knew I was different in the sense that I was unusually quiet, especially at school, and I was always in my imagination, I was always in my mind, and I think that kind of like set me apart from, most people, and often, yeah, I would go into these fantasies of adventures and other things, and it was hard for me to pay attention in class when I was younger, and that actually led me to be diagnosed with ADHD, which is apparently very common with people with INFP. I am 24 years old. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am. And yeah, being an INFP at 24 years old, it can appear like that I'm really quiet and there's nothing going through my mind. And sometimes there's nothing, but often it's lots of things. Things that I can't really explain. It's hard to put into words, and just feelings sometimes that are hard to express through ideas. So that's like the only way I can kind of explain it. But just an introduction, I am American, living in Canada. So yeah, I have Canadian citizenship as well. Yeah, just like brief introduction. I don't really want to say too much about myself, but my name is Martin, and I am first generation Chinese. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video was to kind of share and in the same struggles as people who have INFP. I think when I was a teenager, when I was younger, I'd be kind of awkward at school. I didn't really know how to act in like social situations. I was quite quiet sometimes, analytical, saying comments and things like witty words off the cuff, and sometimes quite the wallflower. It really depends on when I'm with certain friends and people who really can cause me to start talking more. But some of my hobbies are, right now, has been listening to music. I'm a huge music junkie person, and once I like an artist, I love listening to everything that they do, and I often get hooked on it. I guess my personality has some type of addictive personality, so when I like an artist, I can like them for months on end. And I think in some ways that's what happens with relationships. Okay. Sorry, that was my parents. Yeah, I still live with my parents. And nothing wrong with that. Whoa. Sorry, the screen just went dark. Anyways, yeah, the same thing that goes with relationships. Holding some friendships to such a high ideal sometimes, and just seeing that being blown to pieces like a BB gun with a balloon, you know, just exploding with all the confetti everywhere. Yeah, and I guess with relationships, romantic relationships, and they're difficult. Like, I have no idea how to approach them sometimes because I don't know if it's just INFPs or something with guys as well, but I just fall for girls so easily, and they have no idea, and I know that they'll have no idea, and it just becomes some tragic circumstance in my life until I stop liking them. And as an INFP, I remember things through emotion. So I remember practically like every experience that I've ever had with a girl, even to the point of like when I first sat next to a girl as a teenager and felt like really awkward. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. There was one aspect of INFP that I was really kind of curious about, and was whether you remember your dreams very well, because I'm an avid dreamer, meaning when I go to sleep, I have tons of dreams, and I think since emotion is tied to memory, and if you have a lot of dreams with emotions in them, I was wondering if you could remember your dreams a lot better, because I remember so many of my dreams, and they're like so vivid and so intricate with like the color details and sounds, and I often have ones like I'm like in a video game actually. But yeah, I remember my dreams very, very vividly and well. I have dreams about yeah, I mean, just like fun stuff. Like, I can talk about it more, but this is just an introduction to who I am, and coming to terms with accepting myself as a teenager, because I mean, I suffered through depression and things like that, and I never took medication for it because it always brought upon a creative side of myself, in poetry and in writings, and that's something that I do more poetry now. I haven't had enough time to do writings, but yeah, that's something that I really value, and I don't, my depression's not as bad as some people. I'm able to deal with it in a very reflective, free-flowing kind of way, where it just comes and passes. Yeah, so if you're an INFP and you go through depression, and if you worry about the overall purpose of your life and all those things, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's natural, I think, and that you can still kind of function as a person, and you can be loving towards other people, and be friendly, and try to feel connected with other people. Sorry, I'm terrible at eye contact. I'm just trying to, when I try to think, I tend to look down. So yeah, I hope that you can respond to my video, ask me questions about being an INFP as a male or whatever, because I think it's one of the rarest personalities. Especially I guess, a person with, I have a very high intelligence as well, so it's even rarer. So my computer keeps on going to standby, and it's so annoying. I should really change that, but alright, I'm gonna stop it for now. Thanks for watching.